It's been just over a week now since Project Epoch's Epic launch, and it looks like we're finally making some huge progress. We got an update today about 6 hours ago saying this. After last night's successful test of getting 4,000 players online on the Linux realm with no partitions, our first order of business today was to re-implement partitions. After much debugging and using memory leak analysis, our developers were able to identify issues and fix them, allowing us to re-enable partitions. The next task took much of today's time, porting over all of our infrastructure such as our weld and authentication servers to Linux. We also had to rewrite our Q code and test it. The good news is that everything appears to be in order for both Kazan and Gurubashi. The last major task is security for the new servers and getting our admin panel connected. We are getting ready for a full test for both servers. There is light at the end of the tunnel. The server may come up and go down at random intervals over the next 24 hours while we collect information on our new infrastructure. However, there is still the matter of how to handle the current state of players on the realm. We have discussed 3 options internally and will present these once the server has been tested and we know we're ready to continue with launch. So what does this mean? Well, you can see from the updates that it's very positive news. Most of their tasks are now complete and they're getting ready for a full test on both servers. So I'd expect an update on this within the next 20 hours. This will be a major key in the process. If the tests go well and everything runs right, then they need to decide how they're going to go ahead with the launch. The update mentions about 3 possible options. So far we've heard about 2. These being dual realms as a temporary solution like Kazan 1 and 2, which would share name pools, eventually merging back together once player counts stabilize. We've also heard about the possibility of extra servers. The third option, however, we know nothing about, so it'll be interesting to see what those options are. So assuming the test happens soon and goes well, they'll present these options and then I'd expect a full launch sometime next week. We also haven't heard anything about registrations. I'd take an educated guess at this point and say that they're going to launch the server, let people spread out, and once they're happy, they'll reopen registrations. Some of you may not be happy with this, but to be honest, registrations have been open for months and was open until a few hours into the launch where they decided to close it due to the sheer amount of numbers surging into the server. If you're one of these who didn't register in time, sorry, but that's sadly on you. A lot of us knew about this server for months, but don't worry, I'm sure they will reopen it once things are proven to be up and running. So yeah, that's the latest update coming from me, SEANO. I know a lot of you can't keep up to date with the news because you can't get on the Discord, etc. So hopefully this helps you a lot. I just have one huge favor to ask. If you're watching this video and you don't follow me on Twitch yet, please follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/SeanoWow. It would mean the world to me if you could do that, as I'm going to be streaming full time very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching this video and have a lovely day.